Welcome to SEC Basketball Predictions. I'm your host, Chris Lee. Today, we will be talking about Florida's first round game. Yeah, right, the Gators. Many people's national championship picks. They won the SEC tournament. Florida will be taking on Norfolk State, which has had a big moment in the tournament at Missouri's expense, but that's been a while ago. These are very different teams. You can see this game 5:50 Central on TNT if you're going. It's in Raleigh. Blake, I'll start with you. What stands out to you in this matchup between Norfolk State and Florida?
Well, I mean, look, I've said I think Florida's playing the best of anybody in the country right now, and I think that they're coming in with the profile of a team that can win this whole thing, which is not surprising based on what they've done here recently. And I think it's just one where if you're Todd Golden, you're coming off of an SEC tournament title. Now you're turning around playing this game. Like, I think what you want to see is just the focus stay the same. Like, you don't want to just come out and be like, all right, it's the 16 seed and all this, and we're looking ahead to that big matchup against UConn, another game against Oklahoma, something like that. I think, you're Todd Golden. How do we come out and win this game by 40? Like, how do we just keep our foot on the gas? Because that's what they've been doing here over the past, really, month and a half or so. I mean, they have just looked like a juggernaut outside of one bad stretch at Georgia in the first 10 minutes or so of the game. I mean, that was really about it. And so, yeah, I mean, they're playing like the best team in the country. Like you said, if you're looking for some magic, Norfolk State had that a while back, but a little bit different of a profile here when it comes to what Norfolk State does well. I mean, right off the bat, if you're looking at it on Ken Palm, it is clear as day what they have to do to win this game, and that is get as many points as they can inside the perimeter. Well, good luck against this Florida team, who is one of the best defensive teams out there and has so many of these guys in the front court who just don't allow you to get easy shots inside the three.
All right, I feel like when we do these and the outcome is pretty lopsided on paper, we always play the contrarian. So I'm going to play. I don't ever see this in real life anymore, but in weddings and movies, when the preacher asks, "Is there any reason why these two shall not be wedded? Speak now or hold your peace." Is there any reason that Florida should not be wedded with the round of 32 here, Blake?
No.
That's kind of where I am.
I mean, I don't. Again, I could try to come up with something, but I don't know what it would look like, because I mean, look, we can play the statistical numbers, right? I mean, Norfolk State does not shoot the three. They have gotten everything again. I mean, almost 59% of their points come from two. And I'm just like, I look on the other side, and Florida's the top 15 team in the country in 2-point field goal defense, and we've seen them guard time and time again teams that try to come in the lane, and then they see what? They see Condon, they see Tommy H, they see Chenyolu, they see Han Logden. I just don't know how you're going to find the points. And also, Norfolk State gets to the free throw line a lot. And again, I think Florida, overall is just that they have too many options. Like, they can be one of these teams that, they're not sitting there having to run out their first five guys for 35 minutes in this game. They're going to be able to play 9 guys who can just rotate in and out and just give you different looks and different matchups that they're just going to find ways to exploit. And also the rebounding aspect here. We always talk about it with Florida. They're a great offensive rebounding team. And if you look on the other side with Norfolk State, 336 nationally, and allowing 33.8% on the offensive rebounding or on the offensive glass. So that's a problem. So I think Florida will be able to hit double-digit offensive rebounds here. I think they will be able to, just kind of use their defense in this one. But don't look now; they're the best offensive team in the country too, and I don't think they'll have a lot of issues scoring the ball here.
Yeah, to me, I'm looking. What do you want to see Florida accomplish heading into the round of 32, where it would face either Oklahoma or UConn? I think Connecticut would be the tougher matchup, but we'll wait and see how that one plays out. I've circled a couple of things. I think you want to keep your guys rested and healthy, so you don't want anything bad to happen. And I think this is a great time to use Urban Klabzar, who's played pretty well for them in bits, and Micah Hanlogton, who we didn't think was going to be back. but is after the injuries to the front court. Brought him off a red shirt. I think this is a golden opportunity to get those guys maybe more playing time than they're used to, and just get in the swing of things and get your other guys rested.
Yeah, I mean, again, we could come up with a lot to try to figure out this matchup, but it's all about Florida here. I just feel like they're, again, a team that you look at their recent results. I mean, they just, I mean, really, they just sort of steamrolled through the SEC tournament. I mean, the championship game was competitive against Tennessee, but like the other two games, Missouri kept it competitive for a while. Florida wins by 14. They win by 22 against Alabama, a number 2 seed in this tournament, and then they beat Tennessee in the championship game. And then before that, it's like, all right, look at everything else they've done. The win at Auburn, the win at Alabama, blew out Texas A&M at home. Like, these are all top seeds, and it's just like they made them look very small in terms of the way that they can play. So I think that's it. I mean, like I said, it's one where if you're looking for the 116 recipe for the upset, I mean, to me, Florida's like playing as well as maybe anybody not named UConn we've seen in recent years. Like, I just think they are, and Duke's probably there too, and Houston's probably there too. And, it's just like, that's why this class of 1 seeds is historic. I mean, Max brought it up in the tweet he put out. Like, what was it, since 2000? There had only been 4, I think, teams that had been in that plus whatever we said, 35 rating in KenPom heading into the tournament. All 4 of the number 1 seeds are like that this year. So it's like, if you're trying to find that 116, it's going to take something that you're just, that we've just not seen, because this is a team that, ranks up there just historic levels entering this tournament. And so you would expect them, like I said, I think that's what you want to see. You want to see them come out, take care of business, because you want to keep kind of that momentum going that you've built over the past, month or so.
I feel like we've seen this movie before. It was back in 2006 where Florida won its last 2 SEC regular season games. This year it was 3, I think. Then won the SEC tournament in 3 games, which the Gators also did, and then steamrolled the field in the NCAA tournament. And spoiler alert, I think that's what's ahead for the Gators. I think they cut down the nets. We will be here to talk about it, win or lose for Florida and all the other SEC teams. Best way to see that, hit the subscribe button, enable your notifications so you know when we do. For Blake Lovell, I'm Chris Lee.
Bracket bids.
Oh, that
check out
bracket bids.
And we also did not make our official picks, but we're both going to pick Florida, I assume, in this one. So, bracket bids, you got to check them out. Again, it's tournament time. Get on in there. Check out, everything they've got going on over there, whether it's the auction draft league. You got to get in quick on the pick'em contest before that gets going. Again, you all kind of start with the same bidding dollars in the auction draft league. You got to secure those teams that are going to go the distance. They got the upset bonuses to reward the bold picks. They got all kinds of fun stuff there. So check it out for league play. Use that promo code SC16 for 40% off. SC16, 40% off. Download the Bracket Bids app today or visit them at bracketbids.com.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon with more SEC sports content.